Hey Aquarius, welcome to my channel, Light to Your Path Tarot. I'm Denise, and this is a monthly reading for August for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. So take what applies to you, leave the rest. Let's see what we have for you, Aquarius. We come into the reading, the issue for the month. We have the Hierophant. The Hierophant, this can be about conformity. It can be about some kind of religion, school, government, something like that, But it is about conforming to something. Sometimes it can be about forgiveness, it can be about spirituality, it can be about blessings, it can be about seeking answers. I'm feeling like it's something to do with an established order of something, okay? Is what I'm getting for you. Your challenge, we have the Strength card here in the reverse. So the Strength card reversed says to me, are you forcing something, or is there something that needs to be tamed? What is it that needs to be tamed? And also, I just wonder too, because when you look at this in the upright, it looks like she's gently closing the lion's mouth. In the reverse, maybe she is forcefully closing the lion's mouth, maybe it's that something is bucking and doesn't want to be tamed. So take any one of those things if that's what resonates for you. But let's talk about what all we have here. Beneath the surface, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of competition, anxiety, strife. There could be a lot of internal or external conflict going on. Regardless of what it is, whether it's internal or external, beneath the surface, there's conflict here. This is like when you have so much going on in your mind and one more thing is just going to set it all on fire, Your recent past, we have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. This is, you're not expressing your love, or someone's not expressing their love. The Knight of Cups reverse for me is a card or an energy of when someone is in your life, but they're not doing all the sweet romantic things, whether they're purposefully withholding or if they just don't have it in them to express anything right now. They're not coming in with any kind of expression of love. Maybe you're feeling like that. Maybe you've been feeling like, somebody isn't trying hard enough. Maybe you're not either, Foremost in your mind, we have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse talks to me about excuse me, you're on the hamster wheel. You're on the hamster wheel about something here with the Wheel of Fortune. In reverse, the hose is kinked. Something that's preventing you from unkinking the hose and moving forward. The Wheel of Fortune can have to do with seasons and cycles in our life, and when it comes in the reverse, it can have to do with we're still operating out of that, The High Priestess is here in the reverse. So while that can talk about intuition, excuse me, sorry to be coughing, guys. Still recovering from travel sickness I got when I was coming home. The High Priestess in the reverse, maybe you're afraid of somebody's harsh judgments of you. It also, with the Knight of Cups here in the reverse, I'm getting somebody is just refusing to fully engage in a relationship, is what I'm wondering is going on there. It could be something that you are desperately trying to keep to yourself. Maybe the High Priestess in the reverse, you could just have a hard time trusting someone as well. Maybe that's why you're not expressing love at this time. Because there's a lot of conflict here. They did this, they did that, they did this, then they did that, and this right here, let's not forget that. You know what I mean? I feel like somebody could have a hard time trusting. And I'm wondering if that's the thing that needs to be tamed. All of this. They did this and that and the other and the third. Like maybe that's what needs to be tamed. Maybe that's what's kinking the hose here. We come to your position for August, and that's really beautiful and happy. You have the Nine of Cups. This is the wish card. This looks like somebody who is happily sitting here to have their picture taken in front of all of their accomplishments. If you think of those cups in terms of rewards, maybe this is how everything looks on Facebook. Somebody's making everything look like it's beautiful, whether it is or not. This could just be that everything looks good from the outside. Outside influence, you have the Hermit. There could be some soul searching going on here with the Hermit, but also the Hermit is shining the light for us to see something. What does the Hermit want us to see? Does the Hermit, is he holding up the lamp and is this a mirror? Because this is our outside influence. So if you are having conflict in your outside world in front of your face, I feel like this Hermit is like holding up the mirror and saying, this is highlighting something that needs to be tamed within you, because you're not getting out of this cycle in this time until you pass the test, So I'm wondering, Aquarius, if this Hermit is shining the light on trust issues with that High Priestess in the reverse. Maybe you're alone, feeling lonely, or maybe alone because you don't trust other people. You don't trust their intentions. You don't trust that anyone is genuinely cheering you on. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. So the Hermit is definitely holding up a mirror. He's saying, look at this. The Hermit always says to me, look at this. And I'm like, okay, what are we looking at? And it looks to me like his light is shining this High Priestess in the reverse. It could be he's shining his light on our selfishness, our shallowness, our lack of understanding in some point, about, or some issue is what I'm getting. So the hopes and fears has to do with letting go of attachments to something. What are the attachments that we need to let go of here? That we've invested in. Why would we invest in attachments? First of all, we would invest in attachments because they would provide us with something. What would that be? Is it a false sense of security? Whatever it is, I feel like this Empress here this is the outcome when you let go of whatever those attachments. You're like, oh, but I can't let go of this because I invested. I put money, time, and effort into something. But the Hermit is saying these attachments have not served you well. And I feel like once we let go of the attachments of whatever it is, we come into this Empress, which is love, beauty, abundance, birthing something new, creativity. It's all of those things. I feel like maybe something wasn't progressing in the way that you wanted it to. Maybe you lost love for the situation because it wasn't progressing in the time frame that you wanted it to. And maybe you just have become distrusting of others, distrusting maybe even of yourself. I don't know. Let's look at the bottom of the deck here. We have the Emperor. The Emperor is in reverse. So when the Emperor's reverse, I immediately think dictator, dictatorial, somebody being overly harsh. Is this you being overly harsh with yourself, Aquarius? With the Emperor in the reverse? And it also makes me think father issues. And with this Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, with this Strength reversed, with this Five of Wands here, I'm just getting this sense of somebody has been stifled and now they are trying to overcome that. They're trying to break out of the box that they've been forced to be in, or a cage, for example. The Strength card, the lion, the woman trying to tame the beast. I feel like somebody could have been forcefully tamed. And now it's causing a lot of problems. It could have been as a child with that Wheel of Fortune card there. Something from the past, a past season or cycle of our life that we're still dealing with. And I feel like that's what the Hermit's holding. That's whatever stage of life that you're in right now. I feel like that's what the Hermit's holding the mirror up for us to see, you know. So that is something in itself to self-examine, which we would do with the Hermit kind of energy. We have the Five of Cups here. You know, yes, something's been lost, something is spilled, but we still have what is essential here. And I feel like this Knight of Pentacles is saying, you have this gift. You have this seed, you have this blank slate here. What are you going to plant there? And if you think of the field in terms of your life, what do you want that to look like? And again, you do have the Empress there, which is creativity, huge abundance, huge faith and trust in God, Spirit, Universe, and in yourself, you know, whereas we have a lot of distrust here. We have a lot of, sometimes this can be passive aggressive with the High Priestess in the reverse. You know, the King of Wands, excuse me guys, I got a cough again. The King of Wands, he's adventurous. He has courage and confidence that whatever he sets his mind to, he can do it. And it looks like he is waiting and wanting to see what this person can do with this pentacle here, what this person's going to plant, what is that going to look like. He's excited for him, you know, but also there's going to be some work involved. The work involved may be, what is it that you need to block out of your life? What is it that can no longer have access to your life? Unless this is you blocking everyone out because you don't trust any of them mofos, you know. Because this is a card of blocking. It is a card of blocking something out. So everybody's story is going to be different. We do have the Six of Pentacles here in the reverse. This can be where somebody is being very judgmental and not giving, but giving in other places. Maybe they're not getting the attention they feel like they deserve. And then we have the Queen of Wands. Again, courage and confidence. The Queen of Wands is a warrior. She's been through some stuff, you know, and she's not afraid. She faces things very brave and bold. And maybe that's what you're needing to do right now, Aquarius, is be very brave and bold about facing whatever something here is for you. And it has to do with something that, you've invested in, maybe as a defense mechanism that's worked for you in the past that's not working anymore. It's causing more problems. It's time to face the reason why, which could be that Emperor in the reverse that's come around again to be looked at. All right. I love that the Empress is here, though. When we do the work of letting go of those attachments, no matter how much risk it involves of letting those go, we have the Empress where we're sitting pretty. We are beautiful. We are abundant. We are creative. We are in our Empress power. Let's see what we have for advice for you, Aquarius. All right. Page of Swords, 8, 8 of Pentacles reversed. We have the 3 of Pentacles, and then we have the 5. I love this. The Page of Swords, she has a star tattoo on her face. This is learning how to wield your sword. This is probably the prettiest Page of Swords I've ever seen. But learning how to use your mind, learning how to sharpen your mind on something, knowing what works, what doesn't. I say that because it does come out with the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. This is, you can't keep doing the same thing, expect a different result. It can be changing how you work on something. Again, mostly when I see 8 of Coins reverse, it's like you have to change the pattern, So the Page of Swords is up for the challenge. She's ready. I like that the star is there because there's the Page of Swords has a star tattooed on her face. It's like hope, healing, renewal, following her star. Like that's her destiny, to follow her star. But it does have a lot to do with our mind as well, and clearing up something in our mind. We have the 3 of Pentacles here. Look at that. It looks like the mastermind. Designing something, redecorating something, working together with someone on something. It's just, this particular 3 of Pentacles always makes me think mastermind and coming up with the blueprints of something. And I was talking about where is it? I was talking about the Knight of Pentacles and having a clean slate here. This is the blueprint for what you want your life to be. And look, there's the 5 of Wands again. Facing something. These two are face to face, head to head. They are looking each other in the eye. Whereas here, everybody's all in disarray and, they're going to end up hurting each other with those sticks. These two are looking each other in the eye. I'm just wondering if this has to do with that Emperor in the reverse and looking something in the eye from the past that has had control over you, or something within us that needs to even be disciplined. Us taking a good hard look at that. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Let's see what we have on the bottom of the deck. The Knight of Swords is here in the reverse. Don't rush. I feel like with the Knight of Swords in the reverse, it's on a mission, and I feel like this is saying slow down and wait. Because if you don't do this work here with that Wheel of Fortune, it will come back around. I do love that the Empress is here, because when we let go of the attachments of, but I invested in this. I put time, love, attention, money into this. You have to let go of the outcome. You have to let go of the attachment. That's what I have, Aquarius. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this has been helpful. If it has, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Help me grow. I greatly appreciate your love and support, and thank you so much for watching.